Hello and welcome. You are listening to me, the podcast about my year. I can smooth out an intro later, but today's the day. Let's just hop into it, I guess. Today is January 1st, 2020. First day of the new year, first day of the new decade. So, who am I? My name's Connor Simmons. I'm a junior studying engineering at Iowa State. That's pretty surface level, so I guess I'll go in a little bit more. What am I passionate about? What do I like? I'm really into sports, so I love the St. Louis Cardinals, St. Louis Blues. I am a pretty big football fan, although I don't really have any loyalties to any specific team. Love playing video games. Right now I'm on that Teamfight Tactics grind, Gold 2 right now. Hopefully you'll hear that number increase as the year progresses. And then me and my friends love to play board games. I'm a big Magic the Gathering guy, play a ton of Commander, Standard, Modern, bunch of formats. I'm really bad at all of them, but I enjoy playing them. Clank, deck building board game. I love Catan, only have one expansion right now, and then a mean Monopoly player. Love that game too. So that's me. So what is this? Well, this is a podcast, a voice journal. Really just a tool so I can talk about my life, hopefully on a daily basis throughout the year of 2020. Why do I want to do this? To possibly improve my lifestyle in 2020. I want to stop being complacent. I want to cherish every day, feel like I accomplished something, really find my purpose in life, find what I'm passionate about in life. It's been a kind of a struggle for me over the past year and since I've really gone to college. And hopefully you or anybody else who's listening can keep me accountable for the things I'm about to talk about. Or maybe you'll just like hearing me talk for 20 minutes and then come back for the rest of the year. I don't know. Who knows? So what do I accomplish in 2020? I first have to sort of give myself a little recap of 2019. So 2019 was a kind of a weird year for me. A lot of family things going on. My mom moved out, went to South Carolina. My sister moved down out of our hometown to start cosmetology school. I was coming off one of my worst semesters academically. I skipped a lot of classes and stuff and sort of fell back into that when I got back to college. Living in an apartment with no windows, no access to natural light made it pretty easy to fall back into skipping classes and doing all that stuff. Dad, if you're listening, sorry, I only did it twice, but whenever you said, take a picture so I know you're going to class, I kind of just stood by my window. But I promise that's only happened twice and it's not going to happen anytime else. I came into the year with one of my best friends and partners I could ask for, my lovely girlfriend Daisy, who you'll be hearing from hopefully in a couple episodes when I get to be with her down in Florida. In 2019, I started one of the best job positions I could ask for. I was an orientation guide, kind of started in January, but most of the work was done in the summer. Hung out with 40 amazing people who became my best friends and helped over 14,000 students and their family members with the transition to college. That's really when I felt like I was the most productive and I felt like I was doing something with my life. I felt like I was really helping those people. So it was a really good experience, but all of those people that were in that job with me, they seemed really confident with their lives. They confident in what major they were studying, what they were going to do in the future, and that's something that I want to find and wanted to find. Later in the summer, Daisy and I got our wonderful black lab, Neptune. Right now she's sleeping on my bed. She's been challenging but very rewarding. I think it helped us grow together as a couple, and it made me a little bit more responsible. I really rely on having something rely on me. Kind of got me up in the morning, made sure I was taking her out, feeding her, staying on a schedule, which was really helpful for me. As that summer ended, I was still riding the summer high of my position and really enjoying what I was doing, and hopefully that it would roll over into my next semester. And for the most part, it did. I started a new job, just doing front desk work at one of the buildings at my college, and attended work and were attending most of my classes, all of my classes right at the beginning. But I started falling back into the same habits, skipping classes, optimizing work and rewards. So is this homework assignment worth enough points for me to actually do it if I don't want to put in the effort to actually finish it? which really had an impact on my grades because not only was I not doing well on my homework, when the test came around or something came around, I just didn't know how to do it. And yeah, I was napping throughout the afternoon, staying up super late, either playing video games or just scrolling through my phone out for hours and hours on YouTube. It just kind of wasn't really helpful for me. By the end of the semester, I ended up dropping a class, getting rejected by 2 companies for summer internships, doing mediocre in my classes, and those rejections made me really rethink my major, my future, and my purpose in life. I really didn't know and don't know what I want to do. And that's sort of what I'm hoping to accomplish in 2020. I want to feel like I accomplished something and work towards something every day of 2020, which is why I'm starting this podcast, voice journal, whatever you want to call it. I may come on and talk for 5 minutes, or I may talk for 40 minutes, but I think this being sort of a daily thing is going to make it really important to make sure that I feel like I'm doing something with every day. This being an outlet for myself, being able to talk about what made me happy or upset or stressed throughout the day instead of holding it in and dwelling on it is something that I think will really help me reduce stress in 2020, which comes to my overarching resolution for 2020, which is to reduce stress. Stress dictates pretty much my entire life, and I feel if I can control it, I will have better control of all aspects of my life. Yep. Reducing stress is a super vague resolution, but hopefully I'm planning to compartmentalize that, which I'll go into in a second, and maybe it'll make it a little bit easier to reduce stress. Being healthy is one aspect that in my life that I want to be better at. I want to be healthier, and I think that will help me reduce stress. And yeah, that's still pretty vague. So eating better. All of last summer and last semester, I would eat a lot of Taco Bell, drink a lot of soda. Not saying that I'm going to go cold turkey on either of those things, but maybe working in that direction is probably something to avoid. More water, fruits, and vegetables is something that I definitely need to work on. My daily eating habits include loading up a lot of deli meat, a lot of cheese, and a lot of sriracha, and I pretty much eat that same sandwich for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I also want to try working out, just some sort of physical activity every day. I'm still pretty self-conscious when it comes to going to the gym, so right now it's just going out and running for 10 minutes or doing push-ups, sit-ups without having to go out. I want to be able to do 5Ks, who knows, maybe a marathon or a half by the end of the year. Let's go baby steps at a time, though, for right now. Another big thing is being more productive in my life. I want to eliminate naps, which is going to be really, really hard for me. I used to take 4-hour depression naps on the daily. In that same vein, I kind of want to sleep better too. So I would used to stay up on my phone just doing nothing. I would go on YouTube and look for something to watch, and I would find something that like barely interested me, and then I would just keep watching YouTube until 3 a.m. and just not sleep. And I think that sort of goes along with napping, and then that ended up resulting in me napping in the afternoon for most days. And along that, being more productive, I want to be organized, so have a planner with all my class assignments and things, and keeping my room, drawers, closet, and bathroom clean. I think that's really important. If I have a clean workspace, clean living space, it'll go into having a clean planner and sort of hopefully bleed over into helping me excel or at least improve as a student. And really the last thing that I think will help me reduce stress is regaining my faith. I consider myself a Christian, but that's really been lacking since high school. When I came to college, I didn't go looking for a small group or a church. I put my Bible in my closet and called it good. But in 2020, I want to find a church and maybe even a small group or study group to join. For sure, just getting back to practicing my faith in some capacity on a daily basis. All right, so that's what I want to accomplish in 2020. So how am I doing on day one? Well, it took me a while, but I got out and I ran a mile today. I have not run pretty much in any capacity since freshman year track season, so I'll take my 9-minute mile as a first day. I can tell tomorrow's going to hurt, though. I am currently drinking soda and had that big deli sandwich for lunch, so the nutrition part of my plan will probably have to wait till I get back to my apartment. And so might the organization part. I cleaned my room here at home a couple of days ago, but it's really hard to organize here since I'm literally living out of my laundry basket. And my faith, well, you can probably tell, but I'm kind of reading this off of an outline. And as I was writing this outline, I hadn't done anything with that. So I pulled out my phone, downloaded the Bible app, and started a year-long devotional, and then came back to this. That's day 1. Only 365 days to go. Yep, it's a leap year. Thank you for listening. I hope I can be consistent with this and with my goals for 2020. And hopefully I will talk to you tomorrow.